Hi everyone. So today I'm going to go ahead and launch our unit organizer for our new Unit 3. So the purpose of the unit organizer is to organize our learning and be able to use this to go back on to look at what to review for your assessments or a quiz. Okay, so our unit that we are now moving into is plate tectonics and topography. Okay. Our last unit that we just finished is oceans and weather. So that's over the test you just took. Our new unit that we will be covering after plate tectonics and topography is day, night, and seasons. Okay. So the bigger picture that we are learning about is forces that change the earth. Okay. So plate tectonics and topography, what is that about? Well, it's about understanding and predicting global patterns within the atmosphere on Earth by, and there's three different ways that it's by. So, by describing evidence that supports the plate tectonic theory. So, this is going to be like historical proof that supports this theory. It could involve specific people and their findings over history. So the next thing it's about is relating to plate tectonics to the formation of crustal features. So what this is about is how plate tectonics causes our Earth's crust to change the way it looks and have new land formations such as volcanoes or ocean ridges or even subduction zones. Those are some vocabulary that we're going to be using when we talk about this, okay? And our last bubble is about interpreting different maps and views to identify land and how it can be reshaped. So this is using different maps. And an example of one of the maps is down below it. This is a topographic map. It's just basically going to show us different ways that we can look at our Earth and how weathering and erosion can change it or reshape it. So our unit relationships that we are focusing on is describe, relate, and interpret. Okay, I'm getting these three words from the verbs from our about. Okay, so we have some essential questions and they are actually color coded to each one of these bubbles. All right, so the first bubble, it goes with the essential question, describe the historical evidence that supports plate tectonic theory. If you can answer that question, you fully understand what that part of our unit is about. The second essential question you should be able to answer when we're done with this unit is explain how the movement of tectonic plates causes changes in crustal features. And our third essential question is, how can a topographic map and satellite view be used to identify land features? So these are three questions that will guide your learning throughout the unit. Okay, our last thing that we're going to talk about is our essential vocabulary. All right, so we have some new vocabulary words, and I'm going to go ahead and read them to you. They are color-coded, so for each bubble, they have specific vocabulary that goes with it that you're going to be learning. So for our first bubble, we're going to be learning about plate tectonics, Pangea, and continental drift. For the second bubble, vocabulary is going to be convergent, divergent, transform, uplift, and subduction. For our third bubble, we're going to be using vocabulary such as topographic map, contour line, contour interval, weathering, and erosion. Alrighty, so this is our unit organizer for our new Unit 3 that we are starting today.